What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, and we have the P365 AXG Legion, and this is a X macro in Legion style. Okay, off the rip, let me just get straight to one point that maybe a lot of y'all are going to be asking, and is what is the difference between this Legion and a X macro? Pretty much nothing. You're pretty much paying the additional premium, which I believe is $400 or more, for a metal alloy grip compared to the polymer grip that the X macro comes with. Besides that, you get the two same magazines, the trigger's the same, the overall feel is somewhat there. Of course, you have the AXG overall grip, and you got a mag well. The sights, I believe, are the same, and of course you have the actual comp, which is no bigger or smaller than that on the X macro. Now, with that being said, I prefer this over the X macro. Overall, it's about 3 to 4 ounces heavier than the X macro, and that 3 to 4 ounces, you can definitely feel it when shooting this bad boy right here. I had a blast with it. You guys know, for the most part, or if you've been watching the channel, when I compare the macro, the X macro, I compare it to the Hellcat. And the Hellcat has been a gun that I've been EDCing for about almost a year now. I had the macro, I shot it. I did not like it more than the Hellcat, but shooting this one, the P365 AXG Legion, I am now going to probably be moving to this as the everyday carry for that more smaller compact gun. The overall 3 to 4 ounces that is added on, in my opinion, makes a night and day for me. Better recoil impulse, better feel overall. The metal frame, the AXG grip has a way more just aggressive feel and feels phenomenal in hand. We're clear, of course, comes with two 17-round mags. This is actually the case that this one comes in, and this is something funny I just peeped out. This is the 365 X macros case, so you do get a bigger case, I guess. You know, something to keep in mind. I never even really looked. So you got this, and you got the back panels here, and then on this one, as I stated, I believe it comes with two 17-round magazines, the same optics ready cut. Like, there is not much out of that aspect. Now, somebody asked me, is it worth the additional, like I said, I think it's 400 or something more, right? And what I did is I looked at what is the difference, and the main difference here is the frame. If you want to get a steel framed P365 module, because of course you have the FCU, you just need a module, you just need the grip. If you go to someone like an Icarus Precision, which makes phenomenal grips at the end of the day, that's going to cost you $399 for the 365 SOCOM X Carry grip. That's how much they're selling them for. Sharps has one, I think, right now, also a metal frame, and theirs is on sale for about, I want to say it was like $2 something. It was on sale. And there's probably other people that make other frames out there. So with that being said, I mean, you're pretty much paying that through the SIG part to get the Legion model, where if you want to go the route of just getting a 365 slide and FCU, and then you want to go get your own metal frame, you might be around in the same price point. So then it's is it worth it? Is it not? I think that might be something worth that you need to make your decision on. If you like how the AXG feels, then you go with that. If you want to go with the X macro, which I already have an X macro, and if I want to go get a 365 module now from Icarus Precision, and I like that feel, I'm going to be pretty much, once I'm done with that, in the price point of this. I'll be in that same price point, you feel me? So that is something that you got to kind of make that decision on at the end of the day of what you think the value is. But it is worth noting that, when it comes to guns, some people feel, and it is sometimes correct, that if you build something out, you could save money. Same way with a PC. You go buy a Dell or Alienware, you're gonna pay way more than if you built that thing out, right? Well, that was a quick way for me to realize, maybe you can build it out with the metal frame and get a little bit less than the Legion. But overall, I love the Legion look, the Cerakote. I love the XG grips. And I love the overall this feel and look. And then the little mag well, this is an aluminum mag well as well, so it's not plastic. So it just feels phenomenal in hand. So it is definitely, in my opinion, a nice upgrade. And I felt a difference because I shot this way better. I did not feel that kick that I did feel with the macro. I did feel snappiness. I mentioned it because the difference between the Hellcat and the macro was that the lengths are the same, but the barrels are not. because there is an integrated chamber there. So the integrated chamber, the barrel stops here. That little bit of difference of the porting here, the Hellcat's barrel is that length overall. The Legion, the X Macros is shorter. So that little bit of less barrel is a little bit more increase of recoil. But then when you get that metal alloy frame, you're gonna be going heavier. So a little bit, it balances out perfectly in my opinion. And it shoots phenomenally. So I had a blast with it. I'm gonna actually take it back out to the range again, because I want to just put some more down the range and just get more training with it, because this may end up being, like I stated, it's on the way to being the everyday carry for me at the end of the day. Let me go grab my X Macro. So we have the X Macro here, and I just wanted to take some little quick looks and see something. Because I did just notice it, and let me just show it, because like I said, there may be some other things that are slightly different, but it's hard to show you. But the slide release on this is a little bit bigger. Look at that. You see how long that is? That's what she said. Compare it to this one. This thing right here, right? It's a little bit longer in my opinion. So something else as well. But both of them are great guns. Hellcat is a great gun. This is a great gun. This is a great gun. But shooting all three now, this is the one I'm kind of leaning towards, man. I really like it. I really do like it. I'm probably going to be making this move. This is probably where I'm going to be at. If you like polymer, you still got a good gun here as well. Like, these are still top notch. Hellcat's still top notch when it comes to the EDC. 17 rounds. You know, the Hellcat now has a 17 round magazine, so you can't really, it's a great fight between the two of them in my opinion. But this is my honest thoughts. I'm gonna put more, more bullets down range on it. Kind of my first shots with the AXG Legion 365. Looking forward to seeing what other Legions they do with that 365 model from SIG. And I will be doing a follow-up for you guys and girls on this gun in the future once I put more rounds through it. So you will see more on this one. And I'm wondering if they're gonna do a TAC Ops version, which the TAC Ops version is pretty much these guns without the ported barrel, the full length slide. People have been really digging those as well. If you would like to see a comparison video of these two, more closer, more close up and just diving in deeper, I guess I can do that for you. But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably already out there. But hey, if you really want to see it, hit the like button, comment it down below, and we'll make it happen. All right, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.